So, my people, this is really a tragic one. Kambili, the son to Edochie, has finally been laid to rest in Edochie's compound in Ntaje. It is quite a sorrowful one. And also, everybody has been crying on social media space, and rounds are now being made over the death of Kambili and also his burial funeral that held today, as reported from Rita Edochie, where she shared on her Instagram handle, where she gave insight about the funeral of the boy Kambili. According to her, it is well and it is over. Rest in peace, Kambili, my son. This is really tragic and also a very sad one for the whole of Edochie family. At least those of them that their conscience are still clear, not those of them who were perpetrators of the death of Kambili. It is really a hard one for Edochie right now, because her son is being laid to rest and also she is not seen present at the funeral ground. According to reports and rumors, it had it that Kambili mom, that is Edochie, was not found on the burial ground or at the scene because of warnings and also reports that have come in about her to be careful about the burial funeral of Kambili. It will not be well for those who ended the life of this young man. What a bright kid. Like, everyone would know that Kambili was a blessing to his parents, but nevertheless he has been laid to rest and also gone to sleep or gone to rest. Now Edochie can have access to whatever she wants to do right now. Edochie and his father had succeeded in doing what they want to do to Kambili. So guys, I'll be dropping more insight and more infos concerning this matter. So guys, before then, let me welcome you all back to my channel at G Central, where we'll give you all the latest gist and updates about the entertainment industry. So please don't forget to subscribe, like, and also share on all your social media handles. You can also come down to the comment section and comment. Let me know your own views and your own reaction towards this particular news. So guys, based on reports from Rita Edochie, who is related to Edochie, and his dad has come to his Instagram handle to share her own light about the burial funeral of Kambili. It has really been a hard one for the Edochie family, as she was seen crying, and also she also expressed her regret and condolences to Edochie and also over the death of her son Kambili. According to her, it is well and it is over. Rest in peace, Kambili. At least the spirit of the young man can now finally rest and also lead to peace. Most places are of the speculation that Edochie and would have done the burial ceremony of Kambili some weeks ago, as according to them, the burial funeral had stayed a long time and is not supposed to be so. It's been 3 weeks now since the announcement of Kambili, and most persons thought that his burial funeral will commence immediately. But the reason why it delayed was because they needed more investigations and findings about what really killed Kambili. Now, what is it going to be now? What is going to be the next move of Edochie? Is she going to let the investigation about the death of Kambili die, or is she going to still continue on the investigation on what killed her son? This is the question most persons are now asking over the death and investigation of Kambili, as ever since the police had their findings or reported about the death of Kambili and also judyaustin, Edochie had halted the investigation, and also he decided or told the police that they should not be worried or continue with the investigation, as according to him, they will still bring more grief and more sorrow to him. Now, what is it going to be like, my people? Because now that Kambili has been laid to rest, Edochie now has the leverage. At least she can now come out from her mourning stage of Kambili, knowing fully well that she has mourned him for almost or over 3 weeks now. According to reports, Kambili was laid to rest in Anambra State, according to Edochie. So, my people, if you guys can remember, there was a time speculations were rising that Edochie should arrange for a separate funeral for Kambili in Edochie's village, and also the one that she would attend in Lagos. And reports had it that investigations were coming up, or reports were coming up that they already had something to do with Edochie, and also warned her not to visit the funeral ground on the burial day or the funeral day of Kambili. Now, report also had it that Edochie was not found around the burial ceremony of Kambili, as according to her, she's also trying to save her life and also that of her remaining children. But most places of the suggestion that Edochie should rather do a separate burial funeral or ceremony for Kambili, either in Lagos in her church where she worshipped, or better still, do it in her village, as according to traditional rites in the Igbo culture, it is right, or it is cultural, for a child to be buried in his father's compound, and that was what Edochie used in winning Edochie. As matter had it that Edochie was already filing in for a process where she would have to take custody of Kambili's body for funeral, but Edochie had to take a fast move on that one when he now decided to run along with the burial ceremony or funeral ceremony of his son Kambili in Anambra State. Now, this has left a lot of persons shocking, as most persons did not know. Even Edochie did not give an insight about the funeral ceremony of his child, although reports came in on this platform that Edochie went to visit May some days ago, where they decided on planning the burial ceremony of Kambili, but Edochie did not give them a listening ear, as she was angry and did not want to talk with Edochie. That was when and his father came to meet Edochie in order to apologize and also fix a date for the burial of Kambili. But nevertheless, it has been done, or what has been done has been done. Kambili is now buried in his father's compound in Anambra, and also that is in Ntaje, and Edochie was not seen at the burial ground because of some warnings and also restrictions they gave to her. Better still, Edochie would just do a separate funeral ceremony for Kambili in Lagos, where she would just invite few persons, herself, her children, business associates, and close friends who needed to be there. According to reports, it is not advisable for Edochie to be in crowd right now, because her life is also at risk and in danger, because Edochie and Judyaustin are not done with what they are doing against her, as they now know that the ownership of the house does not only belong to Kambili, but also that of Daniela and himself. And now that Kambi is out of the way, Daniela is now the sole, or listed as the sole owner of the mansion in Lagos, and Edochie is not happy about that and would not stop until he gets what he wants from Edochie, which is her property and also her acquisition. So therefore, we all send our condolences to Kambili, because that boy was a really, really bright and intelligent kid. Like, anybody who stayed around him would know that this guy or Kambili was going to excel in one way or the other. Also, his school has also come to give their own remorse and condolence to Kambili on his funeral day. It is such a sad one for the Edochie family, especially for Edochie and her children, because it is not easy at all. So Edochie really needs our prayer right now. Send in your condolences to Kambili as he is being laid to rest today in his father's village in Anambra State. So guys, The whole matter is now, what is going to be the next action? What is going to be the next move of Edochie now that Kambili has now been laid to rest? Because speculations rose up that Edochie needed to travel out of the country but needed to sort the funeral of Kambili. So now that all those is now settled, the funeral is now settled, everything is now settled, what is going to be her next move? What is going to be her next agenda? Is she going to leave the country, or is she going to stay back in Nigeria? So guys, come to the comment section, flood your comments and your reactions there. Thank you and God bless you. Have a nice day.